Then your hearts became hardened after that, being like stones or even harder. For indeed, there are stones from which rivers burst forth, and there are some of them that split open and water comes out, and there are some of them that fall down for fear of Allah, and Allah is not unaware of what you do. Quran chapter 2 verse 74. When the heart remains hard, nothing except Allah's mercy can soften it. The days pass and Allison is quiet on social media. Samira starts to get agitated with Allison's lack of online presence. And while Allison's audience fills her inbox with inquisitive questions about her whereabouts, Allison is learning about the Middle Eastern conflict. As she continues to do her research, something becomes blatantly clear. Innocent civilians are dying, and the justification behind the deaths are futile.
All mainstream media outlets are painting the Palestinians in a bad light, but no one is making mention of the fact that they've been oppressed for the last 75 years. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe they weren't oppressed. But according to history, they were literally kicked out of their homes. And how is it that they keep killing innocent civilians under the pretense of trying to eradicate a so-called terrorist organization? They seem to be resistance fighters, freedom fighters. Let me see what Mom and Dad have to say about this. I'm trying to understand what's happening, but I'm so confused. There's so much of information.
Allison approaches her parents, noting that they're both engrossed in the news.
His mother says Amr was no...
What's all this about?
About the war in the Middle East. These Palestinians killed over 1,000 innocent civilians.
That's not okay, but isn't Israel recognized as an apartheid state?
Some call it an apartheid state, but they were given the land.
By who?
Well, after the Nazi war against the Jews, the British gave them the land.
But who gave them the rights to give away land that wasn't theirs?
Someone had to do something. They needed a safe space.
So why didn't the English government give them their own land and promise them safety? It makes no sense. Jews deserve safety, but so does everyone else. Besides, most Israelis are Zionists. Zionism was created as a nationalist movement.
I'm not an expert in this topic. All I know is that the Palestinians are wrong and the terrorists use civilians as human shields.
Mom, what do you think?
I think that Muslim people are a problem. All they want to do is cover their women and make them submissive.
I'm pretty sure that's Islamophobic, Mom. We can't say things like that.
Well, it's true. Look at how the women have to cover themselves. They are oppressed.
I don't know a lot about their religion, but I don't think it's right.
Well, I'm just glad that I'm not part of that extremist religion.
Ugh! I'm still wondering though, do either of you believe that Israel is an apartheid state?
I don't know.
I also don't know. But in apartheid, this country was better. We had better service.
Mom! That's a horrible thing to say.
I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying we had service delivery when the whites ran this country.
We also had oppression and inequality. That's not okay to say to anyone, not even us.
She's right, Katie. We may have had opportunities, but those indigenous to the land had no opportunities and they were treated like rubbish.
Exactly. Just because you didn't suffer, it doesn't mean that other people didn't suffer. You can't build pleasure on someone else's pain.
While the Carters debate about apartheid, Samira and Ruqayya are gossiping with their mother.
Hey, I tell you, that girl is so fat. She'll never get a husband looking like an elephant.
Mummy, don't say that. Even if it's true.
Well, Arifa does need to start watching her weight for her own health.
At the rate she's going, she'll look like 2 elephants.
What if someone had to say such horrible things about us? How do we know she's not trying to lose weight? Maybe she has health issues. I know I like to judge people too, but that's just plain mean.
She has a point. We're not perfect and we're sitting here judging other people. Anyway, Sam, did Allison post anything recently? I haven't seen anything from her.
Oh, you speaking about that Kora Pakora again. Why you like her so much?
She's interesting. No, she hasn't posted since her live. I wonder what happened. Maybe she was offended by all the comments.
Nah, she doesn't look like the type to get offended. Besides, she's an influencer. Opinions are expected and comes with the territory.
I'm actually getting frustrated with her silence. She should post something, anything.
Samira doesn't need to wait too long before Allison resumes her online presence. This time she makes a very interesting video, much to the surprise of her audience.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so sorry I haven't been around the last few days, but I was just trying to wrap my head around all the information I was reading and receiving. Thank you for trying to school me on politics that I thought I was too good for. So basically, I was told by multiple people that Palestinians are terrorists, and after doing my own research and delving into their history, I came to understand something. They are an oppressed nation, similar to South Africans who were oppressed in the apartheid era. And as a South African who often believes in equality for all, I could not stand back and agree with what was happening to the Palestinians. Their land was given away and they resisted. Then their homes were taken away and they continued to resist. Look, I don't agree with the loss of any innocent lives, and since the Palestinian population is made up of 50% children, you cannot tell me that there'll be a cost of civilian lives in trying to eradicate the people they are claiming to eradicate. Because no matter where they bomb, they will most definitely kill a child. There's approximately 1 million children in Gaza. 1 million! Israel keeps claiming that they are defending themselves. But if they were defending themselves, who are they defending themselves against? Children? Make it make sense. I know this is a controversial topic, and I also know that I don't know enough about it. But what I do know is that Israelis' retaliation is far more than retaliation. It's a genocide. And right now, they're making it very clear that they want to wipe Palestinians off the face of the earth. I don't care if I'm going to lose brand deals and money. I have to speak up for what I believe is right. And regardless of who is right and who is wrong, all innocent lives lost should be mourned. Peace and hope to you all.
Wow. Rooks, did you listen to the whole thing? That was actually pretty powerful. I have a lot of respect for her.
Yeah, Allison is one influencer who's actually speaking up. The rest of them are just scared.
That's true.
If you both have so much respect for this girl, make dua for her hidayah.
Alia, where did you come from?
I've been here for the last 5 minutes.
You think Allison will ever want to become a Muslim? She'll have to give up her whole life as she knows it, and I doubt she's prepared to do that.
While Hidayah may seem impossible for some, we need to remember that it is only Allah who can open a heart to the truth, and only Allah who can close a heart from hearing the truth. As the Quran so eloquently states, "You surely cannot guide whoever you like, O Prophet, but it is Allah who guides whoever He wills, and He knows best who are fit to be guided." Quran chapter 28 verse 56. Muawiyah reported, "The Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "If Allah intends goodness for someone, He gives him understanding of the religion." Sahih al-Bukhari.
Palestine, Palestine, wipe those tears from those saddened eyes. Palestine, Palestine, Jannah waits for your innocent life. Palestine, Palestine, we'll be free. Palestine, oh, we feel it. We all feel your pain, your pain. Palestine, Palestine, we'll be free. Palestine, oh, believe in the one who protects your faith. You can do no harm.